get it. Skoo. Let's get it. Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yo, what's poppin'?
We're going, we're going.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Big dogs. What's poppin', man? How you got into producing this shit?
Shit, bro. Basically, goddamn. So, fucked around was in I was in band and shit in high school and shit. I played football and shit like that.
Right.
So, I had got out of band. I started playing football, and I ain't know what I was gonna do after high school, bro. Honestly, like I started
Me either.
messing with the folks, like messing with the wrong crowd and junk like that. Just chilling with my cousins, just being in the way and stuff like that. So one time I came home, my mama was like, she just asked me, she was like, I know what you be out there doing. She was like, I just don't say nothing because you gotta live your own life. But what you
was doing?
Can't say that shit online. No.
I got you.
But she was like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do with your life? Like, I was like, so I swear to God, I was just telling her to shut her up, like just to get her out the way. Like, you know how like you trying to get your mom out the way, like just leave me alone. I was like, I'm gonna be a producer type junk like that. But the only reason I feel like I made it this far is because every time I think about like when I make a beat, she sit here and said like right after I said that, she said, all you want to do is sit in the studio and smoke weed with niggas all day. That's what she told me. So I felt like I be getting my feelings. So I felt doubted. I was like, you got me fucked up. Like, I bet.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I just kept going at that shit. And but around
so that's where you were born and raised at and shit?
East Atlanta. So I used to live, my whole family from 2nd Avenue. I used to live over there. Then my mama moved us out here into Lithonia and junk like that. So I'm really just from the whole east side, just been grew up all around.
Is that Zone 6?
Yeah, that's Zone 6.
East Atlanta fella?
Yeah, for sure.
How you come up with the zones in Atlanta though, man?
It's basically the police zones. So how it's APD really. So you guys from in Atlanta, it's Zone 1 through Zone 6 from wherever they do what's the name from, that's where they came at. Like how they do they sectioning of where they patrolling it type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how they got the zones. I ain't know when they be like Zone 1, Zone 4, and I'm like, what the hell they get these zones from? They play basketball?
So they came from the APD jump, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they came from the alpha from 12. How y'all came up with the word 12 too from the A?
911.
But hold up. 10, that's 11 though.
But that's it make it like I don't know. That's what I heard. 911. That's what I heard.
Y'all be like fuck 12. I'm like, when I first time I heard that shit, niggas was laughing at
that make 11. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like it make 11, but if you thinking it in your head, just looking at it, it look right. Like I don't know. That's what somebody told me before though. So that's what I know.
I understand none of the like. I was high school when that shit came out, and I'm like, I thought that shit was a gang. Niggas like 12. I'm like 12 what? 12 dozens of donuts. 12, 12 dozen of kids. Like 12 packs of eggs. What? Okay, so you start smoking. So okay, you're an avid weed smoker. Okay, cool. Do you remember the first beat you had and shit?
My first beat?
You remember the first beat you made?
My first beat I made. No, I ain't even gonna cap you, but I do remember when I had to I do remember making Lil Jump, but it just be like I don't remember just like this is my first official beat that I ever made, because it's like when you first start making beats, it's not like that. It's not like you're not gonna finish a beat type thing. Like when I first started making beats, I ain't never finished a beat. Like I was really learning the software. Then when I learned the software, I finally started laying junk out type thing. But back then, like now how I think about it now, like everything could beat. You see what I'm saying? Like you could put a piano and just leave a piano and that'd be the whole beat. nowadays. So pretty much, I probably been making beats, but you know, I couldn't really give you an answer for that. I don't even really remember.
What software are you using? Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's crazy about that? What's crazy about what you just said is, I wasn't even meaning to use Fruity Loops. Real shit. I ain't even mean to. I swear, I was like, when I got into producing, I was rushing into it, like, cause like I told you, I told my mama, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be a producer. Let me hurry up, make this job happen, so she can shut up, so she can see I'm doing something, type thing. So then, boom. After that, she so I had went to go buy all the stuff. Like I looked at Zaytoven, went to go buy all Zaytoven stuff, and I bought Fruity Loops. And I wasn't even supposed to have Fruity Loops. Zaytoven don't even use Fruity Loops. Zaytoven use MP3 Essentials.
Right.
So it's totally different.
Did you buy like the beat machine and all that shit?
Yeah, I bought the beat machine, the piano. Like I still use a piano to this day. I use a piano because I fuck with using the piano. But like I bought the beat machine, I bought the piano, I bought the
You know how to play the piano?
One shots, huh?
You actually know how to play the piano?
Yeah, like I played percussion in like the drums and when I was in band. So when you look at the xylophone is a piano. Like it's the same, it's the same lineup. It's just you play it like this instead of like this.
So you know how to play the guitar and any other instrument?
This to this.
Right. Do you know how to play the guitar and any other instruments?
No, I know how to play anything in percussion. Like
okay.
anything. Like
thanks. That's another thing that's missing in the game. Live instruments. People just using software. You can't really tell the difference when it's on wax though. But
for sure. But it's because of like the process of everything. Like when you in the studio, and somebody wants you to cook up in front of them or something like that, they ain't trying to wait on you to plug up a guitar, then plug up a real piano, then do all this, then mix the beat, all that extra junk. Like folks ain't trying to wait to you lose the vibe with the artist.
So are you a beat maker or a producer? Because that's a big difference.
I'm a producer.
So you like to cater to the rapper sound, what you saying?
Yeah. So like my way of this would make me different. Like my way of doing it, I'm gonna make the beat. Okay, boom. After I make the beat, so say you my artist and I'm making the beat. We starting this from scratch. We finna make a whole song from scratch. We gonna make the beat. I'm gonna let you tell me what you want. Like when I'm done making the beat, I'm gonna ask you if you mess with it. If you mess with it, I'm gonna ask you how you want it arranged. That's basically like the chops and the different drops and all that type of junk in the beat. Then after that, when you put your vocals on the track, I'm gonna basically I don't know if sitting on the keys or not. Somebody in the house probably. But yeah. So basically after you put your vocals on the track, then if I hear something that I want to hear, or if I hear something that'll sound better than what you're saying, then we'll go back and make our corrections. That's what make you that's what differentiates you from a producer than a beat maker. A beat maker ain't doing nothing but just going in there, just probably using a loop and putting some drums on that junk and saving it. I don't do that. Like I sometimes it take me like 3 hours to make a beat. For real.
Oh shit. Right. And that's another thing. How do you use samples? Because a lot of people use it.
I use everything.
Artists using samples heavy.
I'm not a big fan of samples because like you still got to look at the business side of everything too. So like with samples, sometimes these folks don't be really rich for real no more. So they like, you might make a hit and they'll be like, oh, I want 90% of it. And it's really nothing that you could do.
Like the Juice WRLD situation. I think I forgot who they sampled or some shit.
Such like a Juice WRLD situation. Like
I think they
trying
got
to avoid all that type of stuff.
85 plus more the damn money. I like, damn, they made all the damn money off the song.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it was Lucid Dreams. I gotta look back that up though. Who they did? Gotta look that up. But okay. I like the sampling though, like the Tory Lane shit, because
I like the sample
with the
like,
new.
It's fun. It's cool, but it just be like originality. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't for my ear, I can't hear nothing over and over again that I done already heard before. You see what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to choose a sample. Like if it ain't touching me for real, I can't do nothing with it. Like, and that's just how it be sometimes.
Right. Okay, subject. How much do you charge for a beat?
How much do I charge?
Yeah.
Independently, if you an independent artist, I'm charging $3,000. But if you with a label, we definitely charging that bag.
Are you signed to a label?
Yeah, I am. I'm signed to First Class Entertainment.
Who's that?
That's basically label from Miami, and they moved up here.
Okay. Cool. What made you sign? How much they signed you for?
You said how much they signed me for? That's enclosed information, my boy.
Okay. When you working with these artists, I remember Trippie Redd and some other people was getting at it with producers, talking about Trippie Redd was one producer. No, it was God damn, I can't think of the producer name. He worked Pierre Bourne. That's his name. Pierre Bourne, him and Trippie Redd got into it recently, a long time ago, a couple years ago, talking about he was charging them outrageous $80,000 for a beat, which is a lot of fucking money for a beat from Pierre Bourne. But you know, you ever get in there with artists arguing about the price of your beat, your content and shit?
I mean, I done had a whole bunch of situations, not necessarily face-off situations where it's like, oh, nobody ever tried me like, oh, I'm not finna pay you. Like, that joint's over with. And if we made an agreement that you're gonna pay me in my face, you ain't nobody ever just said, oh no, I'm not finna pay you in your face. But I have had real bad situations with like labels and junk. Like when it's time for them to pay you out and stuff like that. Like them folk be trying to act like you ain't the start of the song when you really is. But you just all it really come down to is standing on your business. That's all that it come down to. Like if you come in the game and you let them folks play with you, they're just gonna play with you. If you come in and you be like, nah, this me. I'm gonna stand on this, and this is what is gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Right. And what's some of your favorite artists you like to work with, though?
I don't necessarily have no favorite. Everybody, it's like an all around thing with me. Like everybody got their little thing that they do that I like. Like I can't necessarily put a favorite on it because it's like I love making music. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I listen to everything. I listen to pop, rock, all that type of stuff. So it's like I could say that, oh, I don't like the way this song goes, or I don't like the way it like arranged or something like that. But I can't never say, oh, I have a favorite or nothing like that. But I do have a dream, like an idol artist that I want to work with is Baby. That's it.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, like
man, Lil Baby right now.
He riding.
I'm pretty sure he got so many. I ain't trying to crush your dream. If that's your goal, keep DMing him, emailing him music. But he probably got so many producers sending him much shit.
It'll probably take forever. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. I'm glad you just said that. For all the producers on here that's probably looking at this right now, it does not matter. It don't matter. It don't matter about none of that. It's the relationships. It's the places that you be at and how you get into them places, bro. It's so many people out here making the same type of beats that, like, it's so like I promise you. You remember the album that dropped, the 4PF album with Dirt and Baby. That just dropped a couple of like that jump was like
last year.
Yeah, in the end of last year. It don't matter because I just wasn't in the right place. You see what I'm saying? I could have been on that album. I just wasn't in the right place. Like but because I got all those type of beats. I'm from Atlanta for real, so I got all these type of beats already. These my warm up beats that y'all making and y'all put on this album. And if I had speakers right now to play it, like we could compare some of this stuff, like for real. But this is my thing. But this is my thing. Don't you feel like too many Atlanta artists sound the same though? I feel like it's a culture thing. I feel like everybody from Miami sound the same. I feel like all that like reggae stuff and stuff like that. I feel like it's just like a culture thing. Like that's our culture. It's our culture to rap fast with the singing junkie and make it sound like anthem music. Like that's our culture. Like I don't feel like it might. I mean, listening to it over and over again, everything gonna sound the same. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like a lot of people bite Atlanta style though? Yeah, for sure. Okay, because I feel like a lot of people bite y'all lingo and everything though. You know what I'm saying with the whole ATL type shit. Not even the trap beats. That's why I definitely feel like the whole trap sound originated in Atlanta. Yeah. But who you feel like the king of trap music though? That was a debate a couple years ago. What do you feel like? What type of trap music? I mean, there's only one type. Gutter, like just over time, like, or just like.
who before you answer that question, I got another one. Who you feel like is the king of trap? Who you feel like originated trap music?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to say Juice Man and Gucci.
Damn, I was just listening to Juice, dude. That first Juice Man album is a classic.
Juice Man, my boy. That my boy for real. Like that bit homie.
Zaytoven made all this. I think Zaytoven fucked with them boys back then. Was heavy.
Yeah, but yeah, like them. And then when it started getting back into my time, cause you know I was young when that was really going on for real. Like but from what I hear, and I gotta say Jeezy too. I can't even count Jeezy. I ain't gonna count. I still bump Jeezy. Jeezy be right. I ain't gonna count.
Okay. Who you feel like your forefathers in forefathers of trap music?
Forefathers of trap music.
On the Mount Rushmore, you got 4.
You got 4. Okay, yeah, for sure. Gucci, Juice Man, T.I., and what's the last one I just said? And Jeezy.
Gucci, Juice Man, T.I. You got me one more.
Jeezy.
Okay. Now this is my 4 right here, trap music. I'm gonna put T.I. in there. I gotta put T.I. He made trap music, the album trap music. Then I gotta put I'm gonna put Future in that shit because Future don't get enough credit making trap music. He made trap niggas.
But you said Mount Rushmore, so this is the start of it though. That's the Future.
I got T.I., I got Future, I got to have Gucci, and then I got Jeezy. I gotta have them last 4.
That's those pioneers
in this shit. Who some celebs you had worked with so far?
I don't work with Lil Gotti. Big homie G. You said what?
R.P. Lil Key.
Oh yeah, long live my boy Key, man. No cap, man. Dang, boy. Last time I was with him, last time I seen him, I was in the studio with him.
Okay. We'll continue though.
But Duty Low. That's Lil Dirt artist. Lil Dirt. Young Maul, Lil Quill, Big 30.
Hey, Young Maul locked up though. Free Young Maul, man.
Yeah, free my boy Maul, man. Free my boy Maul. I think he out. I don't know. I think he out. I don't know. I think he's out.
I have to look that up later.
For sure.
And those only people?
Block Boy JB, Kevo Money. Who else? It'd be hard to remember. I be working. You don't even feel like you be working sometimes. Like you just going at it. But
are these Sadiddy? Are they like, you know, on that Hollywood shit? Or they like, nigga, don't fuck with me like that? They have the
nah, it ain't necessarily that. That's why I say it's always about how is introduced and how is it, because it's like you catch them out, like say you catch me out type thing. You be like, oh, I don't know you from a can of paint, and I know what I do. I know what I got going on. So it's not me necessarily being Hollywood. It's kind of me like protecting myself. Like I don't know you. Like I don't know what you got going on. So so you catch me out and catching me in the studio is 2 different things. I'm in the studio and you come to me to talk to me about some music. All right, now we can have a conversation. Now, if that conversation go right, then you in the door. But if it go left, then you might just mess you up an opportunity. Like for real.
When you're in the studio, what's the process? Y'all got what kind of drugs y'all on in there? Because I know y'all serious on the drug culture down there.
I mean, I don't do no drugs, man. I just smoke. Like that's it. I just smoke weed. And I might drink a little bit here and there, but
what about them?
You said what?
Have you seen them do some drugs?
Have I seen them do some drugs? I mean, yeah, you know. Yeah.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
I done seen everybody do some drugs. Like,
what name drop?
No name drops. No name drops. We ain't doing none of those. Like,
what kind of wild shit you seen in the studio? Nigga pull out a line of coke or some shit?
Nah, none of shit like that. But like, it's just some regular. It's like you basically just chilling with your partners, bro. Real shit.
What about the lean culture though? What about the lean? I know they pulling up heavy in there.
Shit, I don't be like I said. I don't be in no business that I ain't in. You hear me? Like, so I don't even know what a fucking pint is for real. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Facts. Do you feel like it's easy? You think it's artists when you look at the record label now? Do you feel like it even matter being signed, or you better off being like, you know, not signed?
It depends. It depends on what situation you in. Like in my situation, I didn't know where else to go. I didn't know what else to do. I was trying to figure out any way to get into the dope. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But for some people, it may be you might just be making beats and might send it to the right email, and you go up and you could be your own manager. You see what I'm saying? So when I get that question, it's always just stay like whatever best works for you. This is what best works for me. Everybody's destiny ain't the same. You see
Are
what
you
I'm
working
saying?
a 9 to 5, or you just do this full time?
I do this full time.
Okay.
Like,
How much
but
money
that's
you
the
making?
risk I took on myself. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
How much money you making a month off this shit?
A month. Shit, I'm straight. I ain't gotta work. Shit.
I know that's right. So
You
so
know
okay,
what?
Mike Rich is one of my favorite YouTubers with the sneaker collab, and that's your pops though. Okay, you know what is it like having growing up with a sneaker collab like Mike Rich though, man? Who's
It's
heavy
like
on sneaker culture?
it is crazy because folks ask me this all the time. Like, what does it feel like to have a dad like that? Like, it feel like a dad. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't
Yeah.
feel because it's like I seen this. I seen when I promise you, Mike was in a. I remember Mike was in his room one time, and he was recording a video, and he was so nervous recording the video. And ever since then, I just seen that junk grow. So it's like when you see it just keep going and keep going, you get used to it after a while. You like, okay, this is just what he do. Like, so it's like I ain't never get the. It was never just like like I felt any source of power or no junk like that. It just felt like I just had a regular dad. You see what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and he ain't never make it seem like that either. Like he the most humblest person in the world. Like so, it was never like, oh yeah, I'm Mike Rich, I'm the man, and you the man too. Like that's what I do. Like I don't do he don't do that.
Right. Was you like what size shoe you wear? Cause was it like was you sneaking in shoes to school and shit? Like when you was copping all that heat?
I ain't never snuck. I ain't never wore none of his shoes. I promise you. Right? Like I promise you, I never wore not one pair of his shoes. Not to
Okay.
sneak him. Like he probably done let me like if we taking an Instagram video, he get something new. He be like, I want you to do it on feet with me on these or something like that. Or
Yeah.
if it's something he finna sell, and he'd be like, you want these or something like that. It'd be something like that. But it would never be just he going to work. Let me go in here and put on some shoes right quick, wipe them off, put them back. Nah, I ain't never try him like that because I'll be scared. Like he be watching like you go in there and touch one box, that junk could be turned. It was left. No, it was left. No, it was right. No, it
That's
was left.
respect though.
I'm
That's
telling you, it was
respect though.
left.
That's
Huh?
respect though. Respect right there.
Yeah,
That's
for
respect
sure,
though.
for sure.
What your parents feel like? How old you is, by the way?
I'm 21. My birthday in what's today? My birthday in
The
4 days.
fourth.
3 days.
Today the 4th of July.
Yeah, my
I
birthday
mean
in
the
three
day
days.
tomorrow, the 4th of July. This
Yeah,
the third.
tomorrow 4. Yeah, my birthday in 4 days on the 7th.
Oh man,
The
happy
22.
early birthday.
Appreciate you, my
Uh,
boy.
what do your parents feel about you just doing music though? Because they might feel like you should have went to college or go to the army or whatever the case may be. Because they know this is
I
very
was gonna do all that.
it ain't concrete. It's here today, gone tomorrow type shit.
Yeah, it's hard with them sometimes, like because it's like you don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's like me not going to your day at work every day. Like we don't get physical checks. You see what I'm saying? I could probably like I do, but that's when like my royalties and stuff come in like that. When your royalties and stuff come in, that's when you get the check sent to your house and stuff like that. But at the same time, I can go in the studio and sell beats and run up 20,000. But then it's like you come home and you show your mama, and you might buy your mama some or something like that, and she be like, "Oh, where you getting all this money from?" Because it's like I could tell you that, but it's up to you if you gonna believe it or not. But I messed up when I was younger, lying and doing what I wanted to do and all that type of stuff. So it's make it hard for them to believe like this is what you really doing all day. But now they believe it though because like I post all the time. I'm always in the studio. I got junk dropping all the time. So it's really getting easier now because it's like, okay, we know he doing something with this. You see what I'm saying? But at
What's some of
first it was terrible. Like, no, I don't agree with this at all. Like, like no, nothing. Like,
Cause usually with the moms, it's kind of hard. The dads usually talk to the moms like, "Listen, let the boy be a man." That's how it usually be for the most part. But what some of the insane purchases have you bought with this money coming in fast?
insane purchases. I bought a car,
Woo, what kind?
Charger.
Hellcat.
Nah,
Hit
yeah, him.
Ooh.
So
Is it the red eye joint or just the regular Hemi?
regular.
Damn, what year?
21.
Damn.
So, yes, sir.
Oh shit, that's nice right there. That's fire right there. What they said when you made that big boy purchase right there, fam?
They didn't like it at all. They was mad. They was just
Why
like,
was they mad?
I mean,
Explain
they
your
first
mother.
of all,
I
they was
want
out
to
of
know your
town.
mother expression first, because
You said,
mothers are very, very. They think
I mean,
you know.
she wasn't mad. I wouldn't say she was mad. She was just like, this is her exact words.
Fuck.
Like, she was like, dang, like you went to go cash out on that car like that. Like, sheesh. Like, why would you do that? Like, she wanted me to make a smarter decision, but I was just like, look, I got one life to live. Like,
Hold up, is law in mind. God damn. Oh man. Yeah, it is messing up. Oh man, I'm gonna hit him back. We'll try to get him back, fam.